Something extraordinary unfolded inside the Pentagon last week, a quiet event now being called the most significant leap in aerial warfare since humanity broke the sound barrier. For America's rivals, it's a moment that redefines the balance of power. For 2 decades, one jet ruled the skies without rival, the F-22 Raptor. It was a ghost, invisible, lethal, unstoppable. But that era has ended. Its successor isn't an upgrade, it's an evolution. What's coming next makes every fighter in existence look like ancient history. Imagine sitting in its cockpit, 60,000 feet above the Earth. The curve of the planet glows beneath you. The engines whisper, and holographic displays shimmer across the canopy. Below lies enemy territory, but now you can strike, vanish, and return before their radars even awaken. This aircraft flies farther than any before it, more than 70% beyond the range of today's jets. It's stealthier than physics once allowed, bending radar, heat, and even sound. While China and Russia chase blueprints from 20 years ago, the US has already rewritten the laws of air combat. For years, prototypes have flown unseen, completing real missions under full combat conditions. While the world looked up, the future of aerial warfare was already soaring above it. This isn't potential, it's dominance. Skeptics question whether the technology is real. But billions have already been invested, facilities in St. Louis run around the clock, and classified flight tests over Nevada have been underway for years. When the Pentagon spends that much, it isn't guessing, it's perfecting what already works. What makes this jet unstoppable begins with distance. Modern fighters travel about 600 nautical miles before refueling, not nearly enough for Pacific operations. This new aircraft doubles that. Over 1,000 miles of combat range, achieved through revolutionary aerodynamics, feather-light materials, and engines that squeeze unprecedented power from every drop of fuel. Its stealth goes beyond radar evasion, it manipulates electromagnetic waves to vanish entirely. Radars see empty sky where the aircraft actually flies. But the jet is more than a machine, it's a command post in motion. One pilot doesn't just fly, he commands a swarm of AI-driven drones. Together, they operate as a single mind, the human pilot directing an intelligent digital fleet. Inside, the cockpit feels like science fiction turned real. Augmented reality projects the battlefield directly before the pilot's eyes. AI co-pilots monitor threats, predict attacks, even take control if the pilot blacks out. It's not man or machine, it's both, fused into one seamless instinct. Weapons have evolved too. Rumors speak of directed energy systems that disable targets without firing missiles, and hypersonic rounds that hit before the enemy even detects the launch. Defensive barriers can vaporize incoming threats, surrounding the aircraft in a bubble of invulnerability. The factories creating these machines look more like cleanroom laboratories, robotic lines operating with microscopic precision. Every component that rolls off the line is a message to the world: America still owns the skies. And remember, everything the public knows is only what's been cleared for release. Insiders hint that the classified version is at least 2 generations ahead of what we've seen. If the visible version already looks like it's from the future, imagine what's hidden behind secure hangars. The global implications are immense. China's military buildup suddenly looks outdated. Russia's next-gen fighters are obsolete before they fly. Regional powers like Iran or North Korea, their air forces are irrelevant. Yet this isn't about aggression, it's about deterrence. When superiority is absolute, war becomes unlikely. Strength ensures peace, and this program delivers both. Beyond the battlefield, the benefits reach deep into the economy. Tens of thousands of engineers, developers, and technicians are shaping the technology that will later transform civilian flight: quieter, cleaner, safer air travel. The AI coordinating drone swarms could one day manage traffic systems or disaster response. Even the way pilots are trained has changed. Hyper-realistic simulators replicate combat stress and speed with perfect accuracy, guided by AI tutors that analyze every move. The next generation of aviators is being forged not just for skill, but for survival, warriors trained to think faster than machines. And this is only the beginning. The sixth generation already hints at what the seventh will bring: aircraft soaring near space, fleets of coordinated drones, and defensive systems so advanced they could render traditional warfare obsolete. Critics point to cost, but the truth is clear: the price of superiority may be high, yet the cost of losing it would be catastrophic. History shows that nations which fall behind technologically rarely recover. To America's rivals, the message is simple: challenge U.S. air dominance, and you won't live long enough to regret it. To allies, stand with us, and share the shield of innovation. And to every citizen, rest easy. Above you flies the most advanced guardian humanity has ever created. Because this isn't just about aircraft. It's about identity, about who leads, who dares, and who dreams. The sky has always belonged to those bold enough to master it. And once again, the wings of that mastery bear an American flag.